Okay, first on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance.
We're good. We're good.
Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Next, just a reminder that ADA Title VI grievance forms as well as voluntary public involvement survey are available in the hanging wall files for anyone interested. Next, the approval of minutes. I'll make a motion that we approve minutes since our last regularly scheduled meeting.
I'll second.
Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mr. Watkins to approve the minutes. Is there any discussion? Mrs. Pothorsky?
Yes.
Mr. McMahon?
Yes.
Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Mrs. Deal?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Next, the approval of claims.
I'll make a motion that we approve the claims.
Okay. I'll second. Motion made by Mrs. Pothorsky, seconded by Albert to approve the claims. Any discussion? Mrs. Pothorsky?
Yes.
Mr. McMahon?
Yes.
Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Mrs. Deal?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Next, utilities report. Everything is pretty much status quo. We've signed the agreement for the purchase of the additional property for the wells for the new project. SRF approved us getting a ban before the loan would be due, so construction can start before the SRF approves the loan or issues the loan. Streets.
Yeah, I spoke with Bubba. He wondered if we could reach out to MediaCom about possibly removing the old TV pedestals that they're not using any longer because they switched to fiber. And then I met with the contractor today about doing some asphalt repairs throughout town. And as soon as he gets the quote back, we're gonna sit down and get with Lori and make sure it's within the budget.
For what?
For some asphalt throughout town, it has to be redone,
Street repairs.
street repairs.
Okay.
Who's gonna reach out to, MediaCom?
That's a good question. I guess
We
I
have
don't
a
have
number.
contact for them.
We can see if we can track them down.
track it down and I can try to reach out.
Well, they
to
have a
them.
tower down there too, don't they?
I believe so. I've been trying to get hold of Frontier for that pole that's hanging and the wires by Dairy Queen there, and to no avail yet.
Okay. Anything else on streets? Parks?
Couple things. Well, I see that there's holiday decorations.
No.
Or no?
Yeah, scratch that. That's-
Okay. I was like, well, tell me, enlighten me. Okay, so just really quickly, Karen is here. I will elaborate. If I say something wrong, just jump in. So, the basketball court is, they're wanting to put in lighting. They're like the pickleball court's lighted. Let's get the lighting for the basketball court. All is good. So the company that Bowman subcontracted for the electric on the pickleball courts, which is Sweeney Electric, they're planning to donate everything. A pole, the lights, the labor, but we just need the concrete for the pole, and I did text Bubba as well, and he is okay with it. He's going to talk to TriCap to see if they can get concrete donated. But I would just like a motion made that we're approving Sweeney Electric to come in and give us a
Install
light
lights.
post. So I'm going to make a motion. Did you want to elaborate anything on that?
No, they're donating the pole, the labor, and the light. And for the basketball courts, they plan to do it on the, I think, north side in the middle of the court, so the two lights, same setup as the pickleball court. And they did the installation and everything for the pickleball court. So they're trusted. And the concrete, we can either work through TriCap or maybe the Birchfield Foundation. So we're working on getting that donated as well.
Perfect, and
So the motion is allow Sweeney to put the lights in. I'll second the motion. Motion by Mrs. Pethorsky, second by Albert, to have Sweeney Electric go ahead and install the lights for the basketball court at Prairie Meadow. Any discussion? Mrs. Pethorsky?
Yes.
Mr. McMahon?
Yes.
Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Mrs.
Yes.
Deal? Albert votes yes. Anything else on the parks?
No, I'm good.
Police, do we have anything?
He's not here.
He's not here. We have resolution 2025-2, transfer funds. Transfer $6,500 from appropriation 110-120-0134 health insurance general fund police to appropriation 110-120-029 miscellaneous supplies general fund. Transfers $6,500 from appropriation 110-120-0134 health insurance general fund to appropriation 110-120-00313 other services general fund. Transfers $6,500 from appropriation 110-120-00134 health insurance general fund to appropriation 110-200-361 repairs and maintenance general fund. Transfer $8,000 from appropriation 220-100-1351 gas and electric MVH fund to appropriation 220-100-1361 repairs and maintenance, the MVH fund. Transfer $5,000 from appropriation 220-200-1362 street repairs LRST fund to appropriation 220-200-1440 new equipment LRST fund. I will make a motion that we adopt resolution 2025-2.
I'll second.
Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mr. Watkins to adopt resolution 2025-2, transfer of funds. Any discussion? Mrs. Pethorsky?
Yes.
Mr. McMahon?
Yes.
Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Mrs. Deal?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Do we have anything else on finance?
No.
Miscellaneous, you okay there, Counselor?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, that's okay. It's that time of year.
Yeah.
Miscellaneous fire department activity report, we have nothing. Citizens comments, Susan Friedrich.
Yeah.
Friedrich.
Yeah, Friedrich.
You're on the docket, ma'am.
Okay, you want me to come?
Yeah, if you could. The cameras are set up there, is the reason
Thank you
being.
very much.
And name and address.
All right.
Yep.
Here again,
Name and addresses.
704 Carla Ann Drive here in Westville. Yeah. I'm here to talk about, again, about the cable companies. Because I found out from one of the people at the gas company had told me that you actually have to get a permit from this town in order to, for them to come in and do this. They had to get a permit from Charlie. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my suggestion, what we want here, really no more than a suggestion, talk to many of the people in our town, on our subdivision there. Nobody wants any more cable companies coming through. We don't want you giving any more permits to these cable companies.
But that's
They're
not,
tearing the heck out of our lawns.
but they're on an easement.
No, I
No,
think
they're
they're
not.
Yes,
Thank
they
you
are.
very much. No, man, no, sir. They came up, wanted to come up in our yard next to our tree,
Then
right
you
next to
have,
a gas line.
then you have a civil issue against the company that installed it. If they're on your property, we can't stop them from being on your property. That's your issue of keeping them off your
Oh, we
property.
did.
But if they're on the easement,
But it's not fair to the other people, and when you keep letting these companies come through, they're just gonna keep tearing up people's lawns.
Who-
They do it when people are at work.
well, yeah,
You know, my
normally
neighbors
construction
came home
work
from
is
work
done
and
during
they're
the
like-
day.
They were up in their yard next to their lamp post, digged a big hole in there, and this guy gets out of his car and he's looking like, what the heck's going on here? They don't realize this cable company isn't telling people what they're doing. They got a whole crew that couldn't even speak English, couldn't communicate with anybody. I don't even know if they're illegals or not. And they're over here.
Well, that's not our
They're the
territory.
ones, I
Check the
understand,
card.
but they're the ones running around, doing things
Subcontractors.
crazy, and then you can't communicate to say, hey, stop
stopped us, you know. So, I mean, I realize this isn't a gripe to you as far as that goes,
I
but
take it-
my
I
gripe
don't
to
take
you
it that
guys
way.
is just the permit part.
But the thing is, Doug, can we keep someone from a utility from going on an easement?
No, there's nothing the town can do at all.
Susan, gas leaks. So the
I'm gonna, if you're gonna speak, you gotta
They've
need
hit
your
about
name and
six-
address for the record.
They've hit 6 gas mains.
That's between them and
Six gas
NIPSCO.
mains. And one of them was on our block the other day.
Do you know
Which
what?
is very dangerous. And
Yeah.
the thing is when they don't wanted to get up on my yard instead of on the easement, they wanted to go right next to there was a gas line right next to where they had drawn their big box, and these big boxes are just huge that they're sticking underneath the ground. Who knows what kind of damage they're gonna do here? And, you know, and it says, I got a thing from NIPSCO that of course tells you that, you know, the lines are your responsibility in your yard. You know, so on down the line, if these lines have been damaged and somehow, guess what? The people that live there are gonna be the ones that have to pay for them.
No, you won't be.
'Cause who's to say that it was, you know, how are they gonna
We
prove it?
have a sewer line that one of the companies hit, a line to someone's house that was hit over on Valparaiso Street, and the contractor is paying for it. Because they have that responsibility to repair services. But those easements that we're talking about was drawn up when your subdivision was platted.
How far up is it?
I'm sorry,
Can you elaborate on how far up?
I believe
I
we're
have 35 feet from the center of the street.
Center line.
6 inches. They don't-
And I think you live on a corner so that you've got on both
I've got 4
sides.
boxes on my property, 4 of them already.
Right.
Mhm. And it looks terrible, they're big and huge. And what they do is they end up sinking into the ground, and it's just a mess.
Who was that for? Was that Frontier?
It's a frontier project.
Because I know we had,
Surf was the last one that came here.
yeah, because I have, by where I live, Surf went, and we also have Acme. Yeah, I haven't seen Frontier in our subdivision,
I haven't seen Frontier as a.
but I know Frontier has been there, and they, I know they're north of town, too, coming in.
They're
I
very
don't-
high priced.
Yeah, they didn't
Most
have
people
fiber
can't.
optic
Yeah,
before
but-
they had coax, that's
Yeah.
why they weren't having to dig now the fiber optic they're digging.
I wish they'd never come up with fiber optics, that's the worst thing, and frankly, I don't see it any better than the other services
Oh,
we have.
yeah, well,
I don't see it getting better.
but they have a right to go on the easement or utility. We cannot stop them. If you don't want them going on your easement on your property,
Well, now, the easement part, maybe, that, if it's to, you know, from the sidewalk to the street, I understand what the easement part is.
it's from the
But
center
when
of the
you're trying to
street.
go up in someone's yard,
It's
that's
from the
not an
center of the
easement.
street, 35 feet
from the
into
center.
your yard, and if you
Yeah.
notice,
Well,
I,
that was, the guy agreed that they were trying to put it in my yard, was not an easement. He agreed.
it's 30, no, as a matter of fact, Charlie, the building commissioner, and myself drove that subdivision that day. He spoke with the foreman from that
I
contract.
have plans, I have the old plans for my house, man, I moved here 17 years ago,
Yeah.
there's no way that the easement
I
goes
took
halfway
pictures,
up
it
my
all
yard.
looked
Halfway
great.
up my yard,
It's
so half
platted.
my yard is an easement, really?
It's
You
platted.
see how, but you see how
This
small
thing
and
is-
narrow
you know
the
what?
streets
This
are.
sounds
So,
dangerously a lot like socialism.
Well, there's nothing wrong with some
Bring this up.
socialism, you have social
Oh,
security.
then aren't you a Democrat? Aren't you the Democrat? Somebody here was a Democrat.
Yeah,
I'm a
there's
Democrat.
Yeah,
And
there's
you're
3 of us here.
socialists.
Thank you.
No, you know the difference between a socialist
let's go.
Oh, I know
and a
socialist.
socialist
I hear it
Democrat?
every
No.
day on
Well,
TV.
I don't need a lesson in civics because I don't think you're willing.
Yeah, well, I can see.
Well
you guys
knowledge
aren't
in
gonna
that.
do any good, but that's okay, there'll be an election soon enough.
Oh, that's good.
I'm done.
Use your right to vote.
Well, I
Do you-
didn't wanna hear what the rest she was going to say, so.
The building commissioner and I went out, he
Yeah.
spoke with the foreman, who was very well aware of the 35 feet
Go door to
from the
door.
center of the street.
Take care
He was
of
very
this.
well aware of the regulations they had to follow. Charlie checked everything was good. I mean, they're going to, it's probably inevitable that they'll hit a line, I'm sure, you know, that happens from time to time.
Well, where they hit the
So-
box, just, I'm at 703
Mhm.
Farmland, just for your reference. Where they were going to dig the box where they marked it, there were gas flags all around it. And somebody came out, she talked to somebody, and they actually worked it so that they could move them further down so that it wasn't so close to the gas lines, which was great. I don't know who was the one that did that, but.
I talked to one of them.
Because 2 days before they dig,
Somebody that could speak English.
they have to call in for locates. to the utilities.
Uh-huh.
And it goes out.
Yeah, we had.
811,
After
you see
we
that,
had the
yeah.
water guys out there, everybody was
Oh,
out there.
everybody.
We left everything out. But like I said, when he spray painted, they were spray painting like the boxes with the numbers on it. There was flags in the box where he was doing it, so I was kinda glad that they did move that.
And that's why they
I was
call,
concerned
and that's why they
about
call
this.
to have it flagged.
Yeah, well, I know, yeah, you gotta do that when you dig your own stuff, so.
That's correct.
The company, the gas company was out till 11:30 that night. If that happened around 4 or 5, they're out till 11:30. They would come up on my property because our camera picked up on it. And they were still out there working.
Was that the
I'm so
main or the
sorry for them
service
to
they
have
were-
to keep on coming up after these people that are, that they hire. I don't know who these companies hire, but they're tearing up people's stuff left and right.
They are, and I will tell you,
It's
they're not going to do the restoration until they're completely done with that area. They're not gonna go back and do the restoration until they're completely
I
done.
know, who's
So-
been digging along 421?
I don't know.
Because I know they're up on the pole too.
Yeah,
Who is that? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
They've come through, if you go out here and look, like on the corner by the fire station, across the street, north of the fire station, but on that same side, they've got that all, whoever did that work has got it all seeded. In fact, there's grass coming up through the matting they put down. So they are, I don't think that's the same company that's working by you, but they gotta come out and they gotta restore it.
Are there anything else going to be planned next year?
I don't know of anything. This
Doing
was
much more
crazy because our guys were tied up locating too. We're short, we're just a few people and they were out
Right.
crazy because we had Frontier in town, Comcast was in town. Who was the third one? Who's the third one? Comcast, Frontier, and,
Surf.
Surf is already.
yeah, they're in
Yeah,
town.
Surf's a couple of years ago.
Or somebody, or Frontier is redoing their lines, new lines.
They used to have coax, because that's what
Yeah,
I
we
have
used to
now.
have Frontier when they were originally, before they went into this
When they were,
fiber optic thing.
yeah,
I
their
got
speed was
Acme now,
terrible.
so that's not an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Acme was already there too.
Okay,
I think the first one was Acme, wasn't it? And the second one was Surf and now Frontier.
yeah, Frontier's renewing what they had, because they've had lines for years. Thank you for coming.
Okay,
Both
thank
of
you
you.
for listening.
Yep, anything else? Okay, I will make, our November meeting, instead of the 11th, the second Tuesday, which is Veterans Day, we're gonna have it the night before, on the Monday before, which is November 10th, because the 11th is Veterans Day.
The 10th is the Marine Corps birthday.
Huh?
The 10th is the Marine Corps birthday.
1775. Right. I will make a motion that we adjourn.
I will second.
Okay, motion made by Albert, seconded by Mrs. Pethorsky to adjourn. Any discussion? All those in favor? Oh, welcome to the South Central kids tonight from South Central High School. Thank you for coming. This is democracy, is what this is. Motion made and seconded. All those in favor? Aye. Meeting's adjourned 7:19.
Incredibly rude.
Yeah, so we had some conversations, I was trying to.
All right.
Be a Democrat.
It's like,
Huh?
yeah, we're gonna, we'll do it, we'll do it.
If you have anybody defined as socialism, they can't.
Did you sign that?
They just confound it.
No, I just gotta.
Oh, yeah.